I'm gonna be answering your questions on my Instagram. We have some tea to talk about. Have you ever thought about going on tour? I feel like that's something I'm never gonna be able to walk away from cleanly. It's forever gonna be, what do you think of Foodie Booty? Everyone is like, and I have so many reasons. What do you think about Shane Dawson? Trisha took it to a whole extreme level at all. But what do you think of the Jaclyn Hill lipstick? What advice would you give to someone starting a YouTube channel? What do you think about the Shannon Rose? And people were comparing me and the Trisha thing to him and her. It's just kind of strange for me being compared to it, because yes, I did go through some. I'm back home. Shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello, I'm back home. From Pizza Hut, I'm home. Hello, we are hungry. Yes, we are. We are so hungry. Oh my gosh, yay, 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 yay. So today I'm doing something that I haven't done forever, which is the giant pizza box from Pizza Hut. I have two different types. Ooh, look at me doing an unboxing over here. I have two different types of specialty pizza. So it's not just your average marinara sauce and pepperonis. It is extra cheese, extra pepperoni, and one of them will have barbecue, sweet barbecue in lieu of the marinara sauce. The other one's gonna have creamy Parmesan cheese, garlic Parmesan. I had this like forever ago. When's the last time I've done a huge pizza box video? Bam, there it is. It's been like a year or something. And yeah, and thank you to guys who suggested this, because I'm looking for new ideas, and people are like, do a dinner box. You haven't done a dinner box for like ever. And I don't really eat that much pizza, but when I do, this is my favorite. So let's unbox it. Shout out to the wonderful lady at the drive-through pickup, the window pickup, who was so nice, and she called me sweetie. Oh, look at all these napkins she gave me. Oh, I'm so happy. And she gave me Pizza Hut plates. Pizza Hut has their own plates. I'm so excited. And then I went back through. I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the story about the woman. Just remind me. Okay, so let's see. Oh, look at this big dinner box. Wow. Okay, so I guess this side is a, ooh, can I lick? Oh my god. That's the creamy garlic parmesan. Garlic parmesan right here. That's extra pepperoni. How come this one has more pepperoni than this one? And I paid extra for both. Like, this one looks like it's extra pepperoni, but this one looks like a normal pepperoni. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? That's okay. Oh my god. Okay, and this is the barbecue one, I suppose. It's supposed to have extra sauce, so let's hope that, you know, it's in there. This I happen to love. I had it in Florida and hated it, but in Pennsylvania they make it really good. This is the creamy garlic chicken Alfredo pasta, and I got cheesy cheese breadsticks. Oh my god. And to dip I got a garlic. And I also got a barbecue, and I also got marinara. So grab some food today. We're gonna feast and hang out, and I'm gonna be answering your questions on my Instagram. Again, I do this like once a week now because it's so much fun. I actually did it a few other times to make up for it, but people wanna know things. People wanna know, so follow my Instagram, and I might just follow you back. Nick, put that in there right here. Edit. Edit it for all the sloths. Go. Okay, so now you know. All right, so let's dig in. Let me do my thumbnail just holding the box. Maybe just like this. Oh. Or maybe just the box, so you have to see what's in there. Grab some food, let's hang out. Are you ready? Let's go. One, even though I'm not really gonna make a thumbnail, it's just a box, but two. 2 and 3. Cheers. Ice cold water in a glass. That's right, in a glass. Let's begin the show. I'm so excited. This looks amazingly delicious. I got my Pizza Hut plate, which I've never eaten off of before. So let's try the barbecue first. I remember loving. Oh. That is so good. So good. And they give me extra sauce here, so it can be even saucier. Hello. Mmm. Oh, this is oh my god. That is delicious. Mmm. Mmm. Sweet barbecue sauce in there. Oh my god. Hashtag winning. Alright, let's spill some tea. We have some tea to talk about. Let's see, what do we think here? What do you think of Foodie Booty? This comes from Abs. Hello, Foodie Booty. Okay, that's not funny. More than Shay answer. Hee 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 hee. Oh, hello, Booty Booty. Why does everyone start their video with like hello? Hello. Hello, Booty Booty. I wonder why. And I'm like, hello, little sloths. You know, everyone starts with hello. Hello, I'm back, shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello. Okay, what do I really think about her?
You had that lettuce dilemma.
Yeah, we had a whole fight over lettuce. It was a dilemma about can we digest plants in their raw form. How does it feel being a YouTuber and having hate? This comes from Sean. Let's try this now. It makes you a better person in the end. And to be able to be, like, look at me, I'm criticizing Foodie Booty. It makes you able to tolerate opinions. And well, whether it's hate or not, it doesn't even, it's kind of like, it makes you a stronger person in the end. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. Would you like to go to Israel one day? Maybe. One day. If you could only eat Italian food, Mexican, or Thai food, what would it be? This comes from BBC. Oh! BBC, like the news channel, or BBC? You know what channel? Okay, let's try this. Let's try my breadstick. We haven't even had breadstick. I'm like, it's okay. I need a fork. Got my fork. BBC. As I eat my breadstick. Okay, if I could have Thai, Italian, or Mexican, this comes from BBC, I would have... I'm sorry, that says BMC. Clearly my mind's in the wrong place. I'm sorry, BMC. I would probably say Thai food, which I never eat. Italian food's delicious, makes me really sick. Mexican food has too much beans. Okay, we need some ranch in here. And then we have to try my pasta. Why do you say you might just follow back, but you never do? I do. Look how many people I followed back.
Follow my Instagram at Nikocado Avocado, and if you do, I might just follow you back.
Thousands. What do you think about Shane Dawson? I think Shane Dawson makes some of the best conspiracy theory content. Actually, just the other day. I never talk about politics on my channels. But, ooh, hot. Ouch. Ouch. After watching House of Cards, I'm convinced that's real life. That's, I mean, everyone knows the corruption and the things that people do, and doing things to slide in bills and being pressured, and people think that you're doing something bad, and it's like, yeah, it's under your name, but it's not your decision. You're pressured into doing it with your name attached, and you know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. There's so much corruption and sneakiness, and it's scary. There's someone else, but what was the damn question? Oh, conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories. Oh no, Shane Dawson. Yeah, conspiracy theories. Some of them are real. Some of them are fake. I don't think, to be honest, I don't actually think that, you know, for example, Chuck E. Cheese reuses their pizza. I wonder if they're really upset by Shane for doing that. Or they're actually grateful because it brought them a lot of business. Whether it was hyped up or not, there could very well be people who went to Chuck E. Cheese because of Shane Dawson. They were like, ew, the pizza, and ended up liking the place and spending a lot of money there on the games. And then was like, no, the pizza wasn't that bad. Ha 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 ha. Let me bring my kid next week for his birthday. All exposure is good exposure, some people say. I don't know which one I like better. They're both so good. Oh, look at that cheese. Garlic, parmesan. What made you want to start filming mukbangs? My friend Carrie, who I still have to collab with. She has a channel. It's called Cosmic Carrie. I just refreshed and went to 400 questions. Wow. Talk about Foodie Booty and her disappearance and returns, and people want to hear me talking about Foodie Booty. I did hear that she was striking channels. I mean, I just can't do that. And I feel like I would be a broken, screechy record if I had to talk to everyone who did it. Are there any foods you ever pretend to like on camera? Never. Well, maybe in my first couple videos. Oh yeah. Ooh. Probably some of that vegan food too. I was like, it tastes just like cheese. Ew, something that made me so sick. I think I faked it there. Or, I didn't fake it, but I got sick right after. Like, during the video it was fine. Then I get sick after. I did admit when it happened to be love sauce. It's delicious, and I'm like, guys, I'm starting to feel sick now. It's too much butter. You know. So, no, in this video it was for a vegan recipe of cashews to make fettuccine Alfredo. And the amount of cashews, I used a whole bag, and I was starving, so I ate all of it, or almost all of it, and I ate all these cashews. I felt so sick. I don't remember if I told people that or not. But nowadays, oh, you can see it in my expression. I'll tell you on camera, like, oh, these are like whatever. They're nothing like Little Caesars. Little Caesars is way better. Way better. I get this question a lot. This comes from, excuse me, who asked about Wiki say Celica. Okay, and then hi Wiki. Do you have an eating disorder? This comes from Carson. No. I do not have disordered eating. I know it might seem like I do because I stuff my face for a living, but I've never stuffed it in because I thought I was not big enough, like I want to be a gainer or a body image, what's it called, body dysmorphia, where you think you're really fat and you're not, or you think you're too skinny and you're not. Never had that. I don't know if that's what gainers are, but they might be separate. What I do know is there are people who have body dysmorphia, but that's a little different from eating disorder. But never ever threw up my food except once when I was drinking too much in the video. Never ever have vomited. Or like starved myself and then binged, or counted my calories too much or too little, or... Well, maybe I count my calories too little, but that doesn't mean I'm disordered. Yeah, a lot of people assume that or think that. I do not have an eating disorder. I might have come close when I did vegan diets. I did a few versions of vegan diets that were very, like, not good. But I still was, I feel like I was practical about it, despite it being restrictive. I get this question a lot. Did you ever smoke meat? Would you? This comes from FU666. Ooh, oh, this is so good. I have. And know it's funny? The last times I had done it regularly, well, not regularly, I've probably done it 20 times my whole life. I don't know the exact number, but it's very small. The times I did it in college, I have no idea what I was doing. Got so sick and paranoid, and I got the paralyzed high where I couldn't move. Hated that experience. I hated all of it. Don't like it. But then, more recently, I've tried twice in the past year in places where it's legal. And I believe it should be legal everywhere, if you want to know my opinion. It's a plant. If alcohol is legal, that should be legal if you're of age. People should not be rotting in our jails, and people like me paying taxes, and you paying taxes to, you know, feed these people, you know, clean their butts and whatever, shower them, because they smoke the plant. Like, no, it's just too much. But yeah, I've tried it recently twice this year. Well, not this year, maybe one in 2018, one in 2019. Excuse me, where it was legal, and I actually enjoyed it. Now, I'm not one to like go running out for it again. I did it both times with friends. I know everyone wants to see me like get the munchies and film. I'm still very nervous about it. I've had such bad first impressions with it. Yeah, I'm just afraid, kind of like afraid. Here's a good question. The first one, the other one, oh yeah, FU666. The next question comes from, I'm not sure if you've touched on this, but what advice would you give to someone starting a YouTube channel? This has a lot of likes. My advice is to I have touched on it before. I advise you to just find something you enjoy. Now, it's one thing to put on an act, it's one thing to be a character. You know, Miranda sings, be a troll, whatever you want to be on the internet. But it will get exhausting if you want to do it often, you know what I mean? Like, how often does Miranda Sings post? Once a month? Well, here's the thing. She also has her outlet of her regular self that she can, like, you know. If that's all she did, I think it will make her a little upset. I don't know. I say, find something you like and be yourself. Here's the truth. You can be all nice, and then people find out that you did something, or that you're not all nice, and people will never look at you the same. However, just think of a YouTuber like, the tea. Who can we talk about in this situation? Well, you can think of some. Probably people I don't even know that you can think of. They're all nice, they're all cute, they're nice and edited and perfect and smiles and makeup, and boom, you find out they did something terrible. You're not gonna look at them the same ever. Had it come from a person who was nice but also sloppy and messy, who was open about the good and the bad, and then they made a mistake, you're almost more forgiving just because you know that they're a person who makes mistakes. And it's a less great of a contrast between like, oh, you're perfect, and oh wow, you did something terrible, and boom, two polar opposites, and people don't look at the same. So that's why I say be yourself. I show all sides of my personality here on YouTube. I am sophisticated and professional. I'm also drunk and messy. I am dramatic and over the top, and I'm also calm and sweet. I can be really nice and just so humble and so, I love my life. And then I can also be really ungrateful sometimes, and I can be a total beep, just nasty. And I think by showing multiple different sides to who I am, not just one, it's made the YouTube experience easier for me to keep pushing forward, because I don't have to worry about, you know, it's like as if you tell a lie. You don't have to think of your story if you told the truth, you know? You don't have to like, oops, can I do this? Can I say this? Well, should I address it? I'll just ignore it. There's less fear, there's less anxiety, because you're just an open book. Now, it's hard to do to be in that. But once you get in the groove, I suggest fart on camera. Get that out of the way. Break the ice. I suggest burp. I suggest doing a drunk show and just running your mouth. Do a couple of them. Let people see all sides to you. That's my advice on starting a YouTube channel. Because I'm not saying you'll necessarily get a big channel. You might, but it will be, you'll enjoy the process. You know what I mean? You'll enjoy the process a lot more because you were yourself. I hope that makes sense. What was one of the darkest times of your life? Oh my god, another one. Chantel. What was one of the darkest times of your life? This comes from Flash Aquarius. Probably when I dropped out of college. That was really not fun. That was very scary. Definitely when I got deported. When I was a little boy, I was at a baseball game with my family, and I got separated from my parents. For literally 20 minutes. I got lost in the crowd. They couldn't find me. I couldn't find them. That was one of the most traumatizing moments. It was 20 minutes. I was probably 4. I was probably holding their hand, walking through the crowds. We were up at the top of the bleachers. Sorry, that's someone going down the stairs. That's Orlin.
Sorry.
Oh, you got a plant.
I can unbox it on my channel.
Go to Orlin's channel and see what he got. Surprise. Traumatizing. And I remember it was, you know, not like on the bleachers, like where everyone can see you. It was like underneath the bleachers where you could get the food and the snacks, and you're walking around, but it's not the top. So I remember walking around the top. I was so afraid and scared, and I still remember it, and I still get so sad thinking about that. And I remember what my parents were very proud of me, because what I did, so if you're a little kid, listen, shh, listen. If you're a little kid, go find a grown-up with like a name tag or a badge or a uniform or a hat, someone who you think works there. The person selling the hot dogs. Go to an adult that has a name tag or a badge that looks like they are part of this thing that you're at. And I went to a woman and I said, I can't find my mom. And then she held me by my hand and she walked me to this room, and I sat down on the couch and I was crying, and they went on the loudspeaker and they said, what's your name? What's your parents' names? And I guess I told them, and they said, Mrs. Beep and Mr. Beep, we have your son, please report to blah, blah, blah. You know, like what they do in the school. And my parents were able to find me. My mom was hysterical, like, oh my gosh, I was, because you know, kids, especially back in the 1990s, it was probably easy. Well, I shouldn't even say that. They were imagining the worst. Was he kidnapped? Was he put in a van and driven away? You know what I mean? Like, was he? Does someone have him? Or someone touching him? She was imagining the worst. And that was 20 minutes, and I still think of it today. And I'm 27. That was horrific. Just the thought of being away from my parents, and I was 4 or 5. Now, obviously, we know what's happening in the news, and I don't want to get into it, but just imagine what it's like being away from your parents for months. These children will forever have these scars, and they will likely be messed up. Likely be messed up. I'm not, like, my whole life's messed up, but it was 20 minutes. It was 20 minutes. I didn't have to sleep on the floor. I didn't have to, you know, sleep next to someone I don't even know. I didn't have to be in a dark room with tin foil over top of me. I know I can. those kids are going to be scarred for the rest of their lives. No question. No question. Any psychologist is saying this is traumatizing. It's torturous. I think no matter what view you have on the whole immigration thing, you can't deny that that's not a happy thing for the kids. You can't deny that. Even if you think, well, it's the parents' fault, they shouldn't come, but if you think, oh, we should be welcoming them, that's what America's about. Doesn't matter what you think, at the end of the day, you know that that kid will still be scarred for their whole life. Their whole life. So, that was one of the scariest things I've ever gone through. Yeah. Delicious. Oh, I open this. I'm gonna stick with these sauces for now. I might do it later. Oh, ow! Tripping my sauce. Ooh. Yes, this barbecue. Barbecue. How do you feel about the whole invasion on Area 51? I think it's pretty funny and cool. I didn't know if it was actually happening. Some people say I thought it was a joke. Shout out to Raindrop. Hello. I think it's pretty cool. Everyone's so curious. People don't like secrets. People do not like secrets. Oh, this is so good. Look at this. Oh my god. How'd you come out to your family? Story time. Someone say he's answered this a lot before. I have answered a lot before. Sorry, Christina. Watch another Q&A video. I'm trying to do things I haven't seen, like Area 51 or the scariest moment. I'm glad I brought that up. Those poor kids. You know, the scariest moment of your life. Why'd you stop eating healthy? The issue is I never really ate healthy. I ate restrictive. I was skinny, but skinny doesn't mean healthy. I feel like that's something I'm never going to be able to walk away from cleanly. It's forever going to be, Nick was healthy and then got unhealthy. I've gone from one extreme to the other. Both extremes were healthy, and people don't see that, especially younger people who think, oh, you're skinny, you must be healthy. You must be functioning optimally. They don't see that I was getting cavities, having my teeth yanked out. They don't see that I was in pain. They don't see that I was suffering from hypoglycemia. They don't see that I was low in B12, which could have given me permanent nerve damage. They don't see that I was deficient in X, Y, and Z, that I had omega balance problems. They don't see that it was just a mess. They don't see that. They see I was skinny and see that I'm bigger now, and they say healthy, unhealthy. I feel like I'm never ever going to be able to fully walk away from it unless I make a video and I talk about my whole vegan story and my journey. And a lot of people, I mean, look at my social blade, 2,000 new followers a day. In 1 month, I'll get 50 to 75,000 new followers who just found me. And they have no idea. Now, a year goes by. How many followers is that? 700,000 followers? Wait, can I do math? What's 700? Let's pretend let's just average it. 60K a month. 60,000 times 12. Yes, I can do math. 720,000. All those people have no idea. I need to make an official video so every time these questions get asked, I can direct them to that video. I just don't want to. I talk about it all the time, but I'm gonna have to, I feel. And I'm not mad at whoever asked this. That's totally whatever. Why'd you stop eating healthy? It's just no one knows the story. And I've learned a lot and I've grown a lot, and I would like to make a professional, very serious sit-down video where I talk about what I went through, what happened, and why I don't believe in that lifestyle at all anymore. At all. And I have so many reasons. Would you like to see that video? Comment down below. Because it's just annoying, but it is who I am and it is my journey, but I want to put that issue to rest, you know? You can't really do it unless you address it. It's not like I did something wrong. It's that I changed, as everyone does. What's the worst habit? Hi, Caitlin. There's a lot of habits that bother me. Someone says they'll pay you back, you do it for them, they don't pay you back. And then you feel so guilty having to remind them every day, or not every day, once a week. Hey, just checking in. Were you able to send the, the funds? Oh, checking in. Should you PayPal me yet? Or, hey, next time you get cash, can you just remember to get my 30 bucks, please? You can ruin friendships that way. That's a really bad habit. People who get favors done for them, or vice versa. Someone does a favor for you, and you don't see them again with money in your hand. They would rather things be uncomfortable, or they don't even realize it, and that's a bad habit. You don't even realize that that is not going to make people happy. By, saying you'll pay them back, saying that, oh, do this for me and I'll give you this, and they don't give it to you, and then you're like, well, another bad habit is unresponsiveness. Let's see. I know you are in a makeup channel, but what do you think of the Jaclyn Hill lipstick thing? Oh, Emma, Lulu, hi. I just talked about it in my last video on this channel, or 2 videos ago. I talked about the Jaclyn Hill makeup, so consider watching it. I answered, I went into it. You doing that face bothers me. Oh, sorry, Veronica. It's a different Veronica. Everyone is like, yeah. Opinion on Ariana Grande. I think she's a very talented singer. I think she's very pretty, and I also think that she's naturally gifted. A lot of singers are not. They're great performers, they're great people to look at. They have an image, they have a brand, they have a name for themselves, but it doesn't mean they're very good singers. Britney Spears is queen of pop. She will always be. You can't take that from her until the day she dies. But I don't think she's an extraordinary special singer. I think she can sing pretty well. I think she could sing very well in the past. Where's a country outside the US that you wish you could live in? Teehee, hello. Probably an Asian country. Maybe Singapore, because they allow, oh. Taiwan. What just allowed gay marriage? Taiwan. Taiwan. Gay marriage. Yay. I've never been there though. See, I like Thailand. I'm surprised Thailand doesn't do that. They might be the next. They're so like, open philosophy, Buddhism, do as you best can, don't, judge others, and it's just, there's a lot of people that go to Thailand for lots of different things. They have a high trans community there, and lots of gay people from China go there on vacation to be able to express themselves that can't do it in China or Japan or whatever. I feel like Thailand might be next, but whatever. I like Thailand because of the food. What do you have to say to all your haters? This comes from Clapplegate. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Like one time I had a dream. I mean, the dream hasn't come true yet, but one day I will. Where I had a dream where, this was back a long time ago too, and I was getting berated by haters. Not, I need to think of a different word. Berated's not the right word. Attacked by haters, making fun of me, and they kept coming to every video. And this is before I had thick skin and before I could just brush things off and say, thank you for your view. It just led me down to a spiraling depression. Remember those days? This was years ago when I lived in Colombia. Well, I had a dream because I was talking to one of my friends and he was giving me advice, and he says, haters pay your bills. Don't you remember? Haters pay your bills. He says, those haters are gonna buy you a brand new car one day. A spanking red, hot Lamborghini. And you're gonna stand outside of it and take an Instagram photo and be like, my haters just bought me this. You know what I mean? Like, and I had that dream, and I still think of it sometimes. Like, one day I'm gonna buy a car, buy a house, buy a new violin, buy something, buy another Mr. Noodle. That's expensive. And be like, thank you haters, you bought me this. Play my violin. Let me play a little sad song for them haters on this new violin that they bought me. 10 grand. Do 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 ooh. And then that's a great comeback because you're doing it with niceness and positivity. Thank you. I appreciate you. Kill them with kindness. But they're gonna be angry, like, oh, I wasted all those times, all those hours creating troll accounts and spamming you and all the stuff people have done, especially the vegans say, all that energy helped you. You know, that's a very positive way to look at it. So that's what I have to say to my haters. Thanks. I appreciate you more than you know. Have you ever thought about going on tour? Yes, I have. I just don't know when or what. Or who's gonna help arrange it and pay for it. I guess you guys would pay for it with your tickets, but watch. I'm gonna have a tour and it's gonna charge, what do people charge for concerts? $100, $60, and then people are gonna be like, how dare him think he's so pompous and oh, he's just so deserving. $60, who do you think you are? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not ready for that backlash of people, you know, questioning or criticizing a ticket price when they have to consider the manager, the arrangements, the facilities, the lights, the people who did this, the planes, my food, and I have to make something, otherwise, you know, like, people just, it's a whole big project and I don't know. Would you do a meet and greet with Trailer Trash Tammy in Texas? This comes from KG Stylist or Beloved. Absolutely. With security though, that's something that's my thing, I want security. What's your favorite book you've ever read? This comes from Cassidy Hopkins. I'm not much of a reader, to be honest. I read a lot when I was in middle school. Actually, a lot in elementary school. I read so many books, oh my god. But I don't have a favorite. I don't really have favorites of anything in life. I don't have a favorite composer. I don't have a favorite movie. If I had to choose a favorite color, I guess I'd say black. I guess, or white. I've always worn black my whole life. Like, once I started mukbangs, that's when I started buying colors, and actually, I went back to black. To be honest, I was really inspired by Zach Choi, because he started doing black, and I'm like, that was my color, I should just do it again. But, on top of it, it just looks nice with black background, but it was always my thing, before I was a mukbanger. Like, my whole career as a freelancer was black. I was, like, every photo you'll see of me in high school, I was wearing black. Every college photo, everything, I was freelancing in New York, I was always wearing black t-shirts, black v-necks, black. Black was my thing. I had a black violin case, I had black everything. My room is black and white. I painted that, you know, so. But still, like, I'm not, like, that attached to it. I guess that's one thing, I have a favorite of black. But, you know, I don't have a favorite food, I don't have a favorite meal. I guess cheesy ramen noodles, but that gets old, everything gets old. I'm not crazy, like, this one thing. Who's your next collab? This comes from Rachel. You will have to wait and find out. Collabs are interesting. I'll get into that a little bit. When you make another healthy food video? Rachel, probably never, to sadly. Well, actually, when I turn 30. Yay! What do you think about the planes that let out chemicals that are made by the government to harm us? This comes from Rachel as well. I don't know if that's true. Obviously, none of us ordinary people have any way of knowing if that's true. We can think and speculate and wonder and watch, you know, the people who make these claims and watch the people who debunk them and think what we want to think. I don't really know. I don't know if it would be, someone would do something that obvious that everyone, even the people who are doing it, would have to then breathe. I don't know. I think that's, I don't know. Name 3 things that you would like to experience before you die. This comes from Jesu Gutierrez. I would like to play in a Broadway show in the pit orchestra, even if it's for just 1 season. Just like rent an apartment and go there every day and play the show. That's a dream of mine. I would like to make a music video. I would like to, what is it, 3 things? I want to go to Orland with Borneo. Well, I don't know. Somewhere where he can go see his plants. Maybe just Oregon, because they have all the plants there. I want to do something with Orland, like a special trip where I don't have to think about YouTube, I don't have to think about money, I don't have to, well, have it paid for, but then not think about where I'm there, you know what I mean? Do something where there's no, because we've done vacations together, but again, with the whole YouTube thing, it still consumes every walking minute of my life, thinking about what am I going to do next. Well, who said this? Well, what's the newest trend? Well, the views went down. Oops, I didn't get paid here. Oop, the algorithm went up. The algorithm went down. It's just, it's a lot. And I would like to do a vacation with Orland. But obviously I'm going to do lots of those before I die, because again, when I'm 30, we're going to slow down with these mukbangs, or stop them altogether, actually. When you say you're bisexual, what's your type when it comes to girls? I've never seen you with a girl. Hi. Well, let's think back to all my girlfriends. They were all brunettes and dark eyes. I don't know if I have a type. I don't know if I have a type. In general, I'm not really too into blondes, like blonde guys or blonde girls. I'm more into dark features, probably because maybe I'm dark features, dark hair, dark eyes, right? Or the opposites attract, I don't know. What do you think about the Shannon Rose scandal? Well, I think, well, I actually just watched her response video today, and it had made up messages. Now, to be honest, I said to myself, if you really admire someone and you like someone and you try it and something happens, they flat out ghost you, they miscommunicate, you can't that minute turn around and say, bah, bah, the pitchforks. I mean, you can. But then it begs the question, did you actually really love this person? Because if you loved this person and admired this person, you would have given them the benefit of the doubt. And you would have waited, not even 24 hours, given it some time to hear, oh, well, this happened and I didn't feel comfortable saying it on Instagram, and let me tell you what really happened. Or 2 weeks goes by, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I totally just forgot. You would have had more of a case if you would have given her an opportunity to say something, you know? You would have had, I think, a stronger case if you would have handled it with grace and maturity. And people were comparing me and the Trisha thing to him and her. And, I mean, people saw it as a fault, the fact that I had waited years. But a lot of people, and myself, the intent was for good purpose. To give her time to come around. For me to give her the benefit of the doubt. For me to say, I like you. I feel honored that you're even noticing me. I'm not going to expose you. I just want to know what happened. And I'm going to wait. And I'll be patient and be professional about it. I feel like that speaks volumes. And he didn't even wait an hour. Which makes it seem like, did you really like her? I don't know. Did you really like her? Like, you're that quick to snap. And now, obviously people can see it both ways. They say, I'm at fault because I waited, I should have done it right away. He did it right away, well, he's at fault, he should have waited. You can't, but sometimes it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. I totally understand. Shannon understands. She's been stood up by Tana Mojo. Like, we all understand that feeling. But how you deal with it really determines more to the story. It really says so much, and you don't even have to say anything at all. And that's the thing. So a lot of people say, oh, he was trying to copy me, and yes, because my channel did grow from Trisha. That's YouTube. What am I supposed to say? I don't want them to go back, unsubscribe from me, like take the views back. People, let's be honest, it's just an odd situation when it's two YouTubers or two public figures or two influencers. It becomes everyone's business because our lives revolve on your views. Your views are windows into our lives. It's a symbiotic relationship. So it is everyone's business, and you do have to say something eventually or not say anything, and people will decide to jump boats back and forth. That happens, and that's just the nature of being on YouTube. If this was a regular, just friends at the dinner table, or, you know, people from college or people at school, even at work, like, obviously none of it, like, a lot of this won't even go, like, I want to make a video, like, Bob at work took my sandwich, you know, like, I want to make a video. It's just the reason you even know me is because of the internet, because of videos. So he made a video, she had to make a video. That's just how it goes. I guess what I'm saying is when I watched all their videos, I thought, if it was true, I understand feeling hurt, like we all feel that, but he didn't give it a second thought, a time, anything. He just kind of immediately ran out of the cage. And I didn't do that. I wouldn't think of doing that. And but he did. So, and then turns out that some of the things may have been, now she didn't pull out her phone and say like, here's my number, or like, here's my actual, I mean, maybe she had 2 numbers. I don't, look, here we go, conspiracy theories. It just, how you say things is so important. It's just kind of strange for me being compared to it, because yes, I did go through something where I would expose someone, but it wasn't even about the ghosting. It was more about, like, did Shannon Rose go on Instagram and be like, who's that? Or did Shannon Rose go talk to drama channels and be like, oh, here's our DMs, let me send them to you, let me take out the beginning, like, I don't think she did any of that. That would then warrant more anger, right? This could have been a forgot, slip of the mind, changed my mind, the baby got sick. There could have been so many things, and he didn't even wait an hour to just go straight into exposing mode, which to me says more about him than her. Maybe she did ghost him, but what if she would have turned around 2 days later and said apology? What if she would have called him and be like, hey, I just want to let you know, I feel really bad about it. I haven't had a chance to tell you, or I was a little embarrassed myself and I changed my mind and I didn't know how to tell you and I hope you can forgive me. What if she would have done that? Would he have made his video? Probably not. He didn't give her any time. Yeah, that's how I feel. I know it's so weird, people compare me to that, and she mentioned my name a couple times, and he did as well, and you know, it makes me feel a little funny, like, oh my gosh, are people trying to mimic what happened with me and Trisha? Like, you can't mimic that. Something that took place over years, and again, as far as I know, Shannon did not spread rumors about him. Shannon didn't flat out lie over and over and over that she never talked to him, or she didn't know him, or she never communicated, or instigate conversation about his weight to other people, which is the strangest thing. You know, showing that she knows who he is, and it just, Trisha took it to a whole extreme level. An extreme level. That's the reality. Trisha took it to an extreme level. I don't think Shannon did anything other than forget or just simply ghost, and you know, I think she did a bad thing. Okay, I'm back. Changed the battery. So I guess I'm repeating myself now, but I have seen even people on Twitter tag me like, what do you think? Or he's trying to do a bootleg version of Trisha versus Nick, and that's what I think. I think if he really felt sad, he should have at least given her a day or a couple weeks, or waited for her to say something. And it's so funny because both of them, I remember when I went through the things with Trisha and I made my videos and I made my Instagram posts, both of them had, well, he tweeted and she, I don't know if they want me to say this, but they watched it and they both said something. And if I remember correctly, she was in support of me over that whole ordeal. Because again, it's one thing to ghost, and it's a terrible feeling, and it's just flat out rude, and it's gonna make people not want to talk to you in the future. Like, other people will be like, hey, she's clearly flaky, like, I'm not gonna trust her word. But Trisha took it many steps further, and I think that was my focus, at least. And I think that's hopefully what other people focus on, where they should. People keep talking about the ghosting. Yeah, that was the first punch, but it got worse and worse and worse. And then to this day, still like, I don't know how to say his name. Like, just flat out dismissive, for no reason. No, like, why? Like, why? At the end of the day, people aren't gonna remember that she ghosted him. I think people are gonna remember how he reacted. That's how I feel. At the end of the day, and a year from now, people are not going to remember this as Shannon's a ghoster. People are now, unfortunately, because of what he did, are going to remember it as he's twisted, and he went straight into attack mode. Listen, if anyone else wants to expose someone for standing them up or doing something or talking crap, don't do it in that moment. I could have grabbed my camera and been like, No, Trisha, no. You know what I mean? And even if I was coming from the heart and truly upset, people wouldn't have taken it seriously. And people would have remembered that and not what she did. So you have to be careful and you have to play it smart. And there's nothing wrong with just giving it time. There's no rush. He didn't die. The world's still spinning. What are your thoughts on the law of attraction? Maybe it works for privileged people.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it works for privileged people. I was actually just watching a very sad video on Twitter of, you know, people being bombed in Palestine. And it was sad, and I guarantee those people, most of those people cannot say, I want to have a nice car. I want to be like that American girl with pink walls and fuzzy teddy bears. And no, they're not going to attract, like, there are just some people who are stuck in terrible war zones that they can think and attract all they want into their life, and it's not as easy as that. I think it's more of a, oh, that broke my heart, thinking like, and not only that, but like, I can't do anything to help the people. I can't do anything, and I'm watching that, and it made me feel so grateful to be here and not in war, or to have seen one of my family members blown up in front of me. Like, can you just, ugh. Yeah, that's why also I'm not sure about like karma and stuff. I always say to myself, what did people do in their past lives to deserve being born in a part of the world where, you know, you are going to be forever struggling? Like, what did you do that was so terrible? And not only that, but a lot of the countries where, you know, a lot of bad things happen, the population is growing and growing and growing rapidly. Where are all these people coming from that are having evil past lives, and this is their doom, their fate? You know, you're born on the streets in the slum of India, and you can't even like buy a diaper for your child. I don't know. That's why I'm not sure if I believe in reincarnation either, because where are all these people coming from? And like, obviously there's more and more. Where were all these lives originally when the earth was beginning? There was only 2,000 people on earth. Do our souls divide into many? I mean, yeah, what do you think about reincarnation? That's what I think. I think it might, I don't know. I think you can believe that if you want to use it to do good. Like, if you want to be like, I'm going to live a very wholesome life and a very respectful life because I want to be blessed in my future, even more than I am now. That's a good thing. It might be a little selfish, but who cares? Sometimes what you do matters more than what you're intending or the thought behind it. Remember I talked about cleaning my parents' basement? Yeah, I was a little selfish. I wanted to be able to, like, you know, sit down. Couldn't see their couches full of junk. Might be a little selfish, but they got their stuff out and went up the stairs. They couldn't carry it. I helped them sort it through. I did it. I got to burn some calories because I'm hashtag too much water weight. Everyone won, whether it came from a little selfish place or not. Sometimes that doesn't matter as much. So anyways, do you think you're ever gonna have a big marriage with wedding? This comes from Heather. Yeah. I don't think so. I know so. One day. So Orla and I have been married since 2016, April, and right, or 2017, 2017, April 2017, 18, and then we just celebrated 2019, second year. Yeah, and we just got married at the courthouse. That's it. And we would love to have a wedding. We just didn't do it back then because didn't have the money. Didn't have anyone to invite. It was a little sad situation there. We didn't even get rings. We don't have rings either. What food would you never eat again, on camera or generally? This comes from, oh, Panera Bread. Done with Panera Bread. I really don't enjoy Jack in the Box burgers, but I do like their mishmash hash, wake and bake something, little breakfast hash brown thing. That's delicious. And their curly fries are good too, so not completely writing that off. What else would I never eat again? Orlin, what's something I eat a lot that I'm like, no more? Why am I doing this? No more. I'm over it. Trying to think.
With sweets.
Sweets. Oh yeah, I never eat sweets.
Cheesecake Factory is very iffy for you.
No, Cheesecake Factory is very good.
But the sweets, though, you don't do sweets.
I don't do sweets, yeah.
Bakery, mukbang.
Yeah. Oh my god, Hyuni just commented. She says, why are you so cute though? Aww. I was practicing my Korean with Hyuni last night. Go to Honey's Instagram, Hyunnee, excuse me. You know Honey. Honey, she's a mukbanger, and she was helping me with my Korean last night, and I was learning how to say fat. because I'm fat. No, actually there's a shout out to a mukbanger. Her name is Dongbelly. And that's a Korean. Dongdonghae means fat, and then belly means like lovely and cute. So she was trying to explain to me that her YouTube channel is called Fat But Lovely in Korea. And I've been to subscribe to her forever. I subscribe to almost all the mukbang channels. There's a few that I unsubscribed from though. There's a few I don't even want to see in my subscription book. But just being honest, I don't even watch them anymore. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, there's some mukbangers I don't even want to see them. Why? Oh yeah, so Dongdonghae, fat. Yeah, so I told her last night. I was like, how do you say her name? And do her viewers like her? Do they pick on her? Like, cause I can't. It's all in Korea. And she was telling me, no, it's mostly positive comments. The thumbs up and thumbs down were turned off, and that was a cue to me, like, oh, maybe people give her a hard time. I don't know why. Well, her name is called Fat, so Fat Lovely. So maybe people pick on her weight. Some cultures are more judgmental than others if you're overweight. Let's just be real. So I was like, oh, maybe people pick on her, or everyone thumbs it down because she's chubby or something. But anyways, I thought she was so cute. I was watching her eat. She's big cheeks, and I was like, oh my God, I love this girl. She looks so happy. Like, and I told Honey, and I took a photo of her YouTube channel, and I said, who is this? How do I say her name? What do you know about her? I love her cheeks, or something like that. And so last night we had a little language class where she was teaching me how to say different things. Oh, I just got a copyright strike. Hi, Nikocado Avocado 2. Oh, this is not a copyright strike. There's a claim that it's not accounting your account status. The copyright owner channel ID is taking your monetization. Okay. Boy loves slugs. Copyrighted content, Angel.
That's privated though.
Yeah. And it says the content is being copyrighted by Angel.
I know, in the arms of an angel.
Did you put that on there?
That's from years ago.
But did you make a video with Angel with that music?
Yeah.
Oh.
Angel.
Okay, I'm like, why would my little brother copyright my video?
But back then, it was, you had like 20 seconds.
20 seconds, yeah. So basically, if you're new to YouTube, let me give you a little hint. Don't use music ever. I mean, you can use it. It doesn't mean your channel's gonna get flagged or taken down to the ground. But it means that your hard work won't be compensated. You know, if you have 500 people watch your video, you're not gonna get any money. You know, well, you're not really gonna get paid, so you get a couple thousand, but still, 5,000 people watch your video. You know, you make $2, whatever. You're not gonna see those $2 until you won't see that money unless it's monetized. And if you're using work that belongs to someone else without getting permission, such as music, that's not transformative. You know, that doesn't fall under the Copyright Act. Section 107. Yeah, basically, Britney Spears, you play Oops, I Did It Again in your video. Britney Spears, well, not her, but the people who work for her will come in and be like, ah, that's my song. You can keep your video. Thank you for promoting us. But if you make money on this video, it's going to go to us because we own that song. That's what this is. It's a copyright ID claim. So many of my videos have them. All of my 10K challenges have them because I used music. Now, back years ago, God, this chair's so squeaky. Do you hear it? It's getting ridiculous. Or am I getting too heavy? Orlin, do we switch the chairs?
Yeah, we.
This is the switched chair, right?
Yes.
I've never seen anyone comment about it like, oh, I'm annoyed by your chair, but I'm annoyed by my chair. Oh, if I sit up on the edge, it won't do anything. Look, I'm on the edge. I talk with my hands. Let's try. Yeah, nothing's happening. Okay, so, yeah, back years ago, YouTube, well, it wasn't really it was an unwritten rule, but it was highly spoken of. A rule that went like this. If you used below 30 seconds of a music clip, a music song, and edit it into your video, you won't get flagged. They'll see it as, oh, it's too short to really count. Now you have 2 seconds. That's why I won't even sing that So Raven theme song. Not even 2 seconds. One time I sang In the Jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. I sang it for what, 2-3 seconds. And boom, Disney's taking my money from that video. because they need more money, right? Disney. So they're way more strict now with that. You can't even do anything. So I have a good 30, 40, 50 videos that are, well, I have lots of videos, like over 100 videos demonetized at least. But I do have a good 30, 40 videos on all my channels of it not being demonetized, but the money's going to other people. So I see it as demonetized as well. So, got another one. But Orland just said it's a private video. So, that's whatever. What's your most beneficial emotion? And what's your most destructive? Okay, I worry, so I have anxiety. I worry about things, so that's my most destructive. My most beneficial is that I am... When I'm happy, and I make other people happy, and it's just this pure emotion. And it just shines through, and that's a good quality of mine. If I'm happy, I'm very happy, and it rubs off on other people. If I laugh, other people laugh too. But yeah, I also worry a lot too. Some of my friends, they're like, Nick, you gotta talk to someone else, because I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, like, oh my god, like stressing over the littlest things. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get going. My mouth is running dry. I'm really full. I've been here for like an hour. These breadsticks are not as good as Little Caesars. This is pretty good. I love this. Now, of these two pizzas, let me remind myself. Oh, that was just the crust. Okay. I think the barbecue is very special. That barbecue sauce is special. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You've all had cheesy pizza before. You can imagine right now cheesy garlic sauce on your pizza. It's like eating pasta on a pizza. This is very predictable. This is not. And you say to yourself like, ew, barbecue sauce on a pizza? Ew! And then you take a bite and you're like, yeah, that's how I feel. So good and surprising. What's your opinion on K-pop? Don't know much about K-pop, sorry. Don't come for me, K-pop fans. Did you feel like you got justice for the situation with Trisha? This comes from Kaylin. How about I don't know if I was looking for justice. I was just looking to hear from her. Maybe that's the but justice is like someone does something wrong to you. You don't feel hurt, you feel angry, and you're gonna get, take it out to the full extent of the law, and you're gonna get them sued, you're gonna get them thrown in jail. That makes you feel justice is served. Well, she didn't kill anyone, she didn't run anyone over, she spread some rumors and lied. I wasn't looking for like justice. I was looking to hear a response from her. At the end of the day, I was looking for that to be settled, just because my viewers have brought it up to me so much. And it's something that I always had to think about for years. Like, it just was so unsettling. That's what with the whole Stephen Mango thing, if she really did set you up and if she did start lying, you would have had more of a case if you would have given her an opportunity to say something, You would have had, I think, a stronger case if you would have handled it with grace and maturity. No name calling. But he didn't do that, so whatever. Yeah, justice. I don't know if that's the word I would use. I wasn't looking for... Orlin, was I looking for justice with Trisha? Like, what?
No. You were looking for closure.
Closure, yeah. Anyways, hi from Argentina. Hi, Ruba. What part of New York City are you moving to? I go to school there. Hi, Laura. We don't know yet, but you'll find out soon. We will tell you. What keeps you going strong after everything you've been through? Hello, Cece. Say. you. I don't know. Gives me something to do. Gives me... I'm a creator. All right. I majored in performance. I majored in music. Not performance like acting or drama or... You would think I majored in drama. I didn't. I love drama, but I don't major in it. But I majored in performance, and I love creating. I love making music. I like to draw, and I like to make pretty thumbnails, make people happy. I like to have a nice display. That's why I admire some ASMR channels like Zach ASMR. Wow, they're walking like a stampede upstairs. I'm so sorry. There's like 5 people upstairs. Yeah, pretty, like, creation, something pretty and beautiful to look at and admire. For me, despite everything I've gone through, now I don't know if you're referring to YouTube coming down on my case for so years, or if you're referring to the viewers coming down or other YouTubers coming down. You know, I've had a hard time with lots of different aspects of being a YouTuber, but what keeps me going is that I enjoy creating. And I also say to myself too, let's be real, what else would I be doing? I don't have a diploma. I'm creative. I feel like I'm bright in a lot of areas, but in this world, you need a degree to get a lot of things. That's why I do believe, you know, minimum wage should be higher. I feel like people should be able to, you know, take care of themselves and their families without having to go to college. Like, college is not for everyone. We need skilled and passionate people in all fields who don't require, you know, a bachelor's or a master's or a diploma of, you know, art or something. It shouldn't even be needed. So, what was the question? What keeps you going? Oh my god, how did I talk about college and diplomas? See, clearly I'm getting too full, my head's running.
Food keeps you going.
Food keeps me going. Oh yeah, I eat every day. Oh yeah, I feel so lucky. Like, I was talking to my friend Carly and Jesse and basically all my other friends that don't do mukbangs, and they're like, I don't know what to do. Jessie told me that. She's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I want to be a YouTuber, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to film. Like, I don't have any ideas. And oh my gosh, I can't imagine. Well, I used to be a non-food creator, and it's hard. You have to think of new ideas all the time. I feel pretty blessed that at the end of the day, I just have to have something in front of you to bring you back. I don't have to have a great story. I don't need to be doing a Q&A. I don't need to be sipping tea and talking drama. You know, I feel blessed that my genre and my niche is food related, that people, I mean, I work very hard, and trust me, every day, 10 hours a day of doing, I mean, it's a intensive process, trust me. But I think if I upload every day as like a vlogger, ouch, my finger, ow, 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 and it's about to applause. Ow. I was gonna applaud the people who are daily vloggers and coming up with just creative titles and creative concepts and new things and traveling and skits and challenges and pranks. That requires not only for you to be a great editor or person on camera, an actor or presenter, but that also requires a really good mind powering those videos. You know what they say, like, for a great TV show, the writers. We have to thank the brilliant writers, because they're the ones coming up with it. You wouldn't have your acting job if the writers didn't tell you what to say. So I really admire those channels that are daily posters that come up with new ideas every day. That's amazing. And I feel like that would tire you out too. You're gonna use more of your brain. Shoot, I would eat just as much just to keep my brain running. I can't imagine being on a diet and also having to come up with new ideas. I'd be starving and cranky and angry, and the camera would never be touched. How do you control your weight? It makes it look so easy. Hi, Ed Kara. Well, I'm eating more seafood. Actually, I felt like I lost 1,000,000 pounds last night because all I had yesterday was my seafood video here on this channel. That's all I ate for the day. And I felt very, very full. Very full. Like, I barely ate today. Like, if I didn't have that seafood, which shrunk my stomach, I probably would have eaten another row of pizza. But obviously that's a new thing. That's not what has led up to me controlling my weight. I guess I've just not maxed out. I'm balancing at a chubby weight. That's all I'm doing. I'm not controlling my weight like being a healthy weight. I'm overweight by a good 50 pounds at least, but it stops at that line for whatever reason. I don't know. So I'm kind of lucky. I don't do anything actively to do that. Wow, we're almost done, you guys. Let me do like 5 more questions because I love everyone's questions. Ceda Lise Cole says, how's Orland's health? His health is good for the most part. He does suffer a little bit when he does his cheat meals, but how do you block out the hate? Shannon, thank you. You're gonna buy me a car one day. That's a very healthy way to look at it. Just shh, don't tell them. We have to keep them here. I'll look it up. What was your childhood like? Hi, Caitlin. My childhood was, I think, privileged. I went to violin camp, went to summer school, summer camp. I went on vacations every year. My mom told me growing up she never went on a vacation, ever. Vacation was not in the realm of possibilities for her family. They didn't have money. She grew up kind of, well, just average, poor, whatever, in Washington, D.C. They took the bus everywhere. They didn't own a car, their whole family. So, I feel like I grew up privileged. I went to a really safe school. I went to a good school. I went to a private school, and then I went to a public school, and then a private school, but flip-flop back and forth. But even the public schools were, you know, they're decent. I feel privileged. Violin lessons, $60 an hour every week, twice a week, once a week, whatever. Swimming lessons, dance lessons, never ever starved, always had food in the house. Privileged. My parents always paid their bills. Yeah, the energy never went off. No, my parents were strict. I was not allowed to have a cell phone. I was not allowed to go over to someone's house unless there was a parent there, which, you know, cancels out a lot of opportunities because a lot of kids want to hang out with me when their parents weren't home. Wasn't allowed to have a license until I was 18. I mean, they were very strict as well, so. But I still feel like, over and all, my childhood was nice. Come to Area 51 with me. Oh, you're so funny. All right, you guys, I'm going to get going. This video is long enough. I feel like I'm speed answering right now. Boom, boom, boom. What time is it? It is time for me to get this rendering uploaded so you can see it tonight. So thank you for your time. Who wants pizza? Come on over if they don't eat it all, which they will. I'll keep my eating pieces, but they can have whatever they want. Bye everyone. Thank you for your time. We'll do another Q&A next week. Please follow my Instagram if you want to participate next time, and I'll see ya tomorrow. Bye.